guys, I'm Irony, and you're watching Sonic is Ironic. So, I like Bluey, but I don't think most of you would notice. I've been watching Bluey ever since it came out 8 years ago. Not only did I used to watch Bluey, but I also used to watch a ton of Bluey reviewers and still watch to this day, like Hideaki the Shikoku, Bentendo, Fuzzy Girl Margie, Virgil, Corn Dog's Bluey reviews, and also, this is the debut of Maynard! Yippee! Number 6, Army. This episode is about a kid named Jack going to a new school. Bluey school, if you're curious. But Jack has some problem. He can't sit still, he can't do what he's told, and he can't remember very well. His teacher, Calypso, says to play with a red Kelpie, aka Rusty. And Rusty's playing Army. Jack plays with the Rusty and they go in training, and they study their foreground, and they explore their surroundings, but they end up in trouble. So they run away, but there are too many of them, so they have to call for a dust off. Jack needs to remember the name of their location, but he remembers it. It's Tango 7 if you're curious. But their dust off isn't there, so they have to run. And Rusty learns that Jack can run pretty good. They make it to the chopper and they're safe. And the reason why Rusty loves the Army so much is because his dad is in the military. This episode is awesome, it's high stakes, and action-packed. Not only is this one of Rusty's biggest roles up till season 2, and it's Jack's first appearance. And he's one of my favorite characters, along with Snickers, Mackenzie, and the big one. Also, this is unrelated, but I had a dream once, and it was Rusty, and he was evading the cops or something like that. And then Jack, Coco, and Mackenzie are like cheering him on. It's so weird. Number 5, Omelet. It's Bandit's birthday, and Chili's gonna make an omelet for him. And Bingo wants to help, but she messes up a bunch. And then Chili doesn't want her to do it, but she changes her mind. And after a few more attempts, they have the perfect omelet. Meanwhile, Bandit's going insane. And Bandit absolutely demolishes that omelet. This episode is really chaotic. From Bingo messing up to Bandit going crazy. And the scene where Bandit's eating the omelet is hilarious. Number 4, Perfect. It's Father's Day, and Bluey's making a card for Bandit. But Bluey learns it doesn't matter that it's not perfect, it just matters that it comes from the heart. This episode is so funny, from the shocked Bluey that I used in the thumbnail, and the don't tell your mom bit. Also, this episode is one of the many instances where Chili makes the I'm insanely angry now face. Guys, run, before it's too late! Number 3, The Sign. If you didn't have this episode on your top 10, you'd be getting your Bluey card revoked. The Bluey family is moving to a new place, and Bluey does not want to move away. While in school, Calypso tells them a story about how seemingly bad things can also lead to seemingly good things. Around this time, we meet the real estate agent Bucky Dunst, who is the guy who said that Bandit's car drawing did not look like a car when they were kids. and the couple trying to buy their house. And they really want a house with a pool. Keep that in mind for later. Also around this time, it's Uncle Rad and Aunt Frisky's wedding. But Uncle Stripe's idiot self accidentally tells her that Uncle Rad is gonna move him and her somewhere else. And she's feeling overwhelmed because Bluey's family is leaving and now she's leaving, so she cancels the wedding. So it's up to Chili, Bluey, Bingo, Muffin, and Socks to go get her and knock some sense into her. Shenanigans ensue. They find Aunt Frisky, and while they're talking, Muffin, Socks, and Bingo got a coin stuck inside the telescope. Remember that for later, too. And then the wedding's back on and it's party time! The next day, it's time to move. Everyone's upset about this and is sitting around in what once was a colorful and full of life place to a shell of what it once was. Around that time, the couple who's buying their house is at the same park they were talking to Aunt Frisky at. And they unjam the coin that Muffin got stuck in there. And they see a house. It was Winston and his dad's house are now moving in with the Terriers and their mom, simultaneously referencing 2 episodes. That house has a pool. Since that house has a pool, the couple wants this one and not that dealer's house. So while everyone's ready to move, Bandit gets the call, and he rips the for sale sign out of the ground. Everyone celebrates and runs around while a beautiful song is playing and the animation's spectacular, and I'm not crying, you are crying. Everything about this episode is incredible, from the comedy to the animation to the emotion, but it's not my favorite. Number 2, cricket. Rusty's playing cricket and everybody thinks they can get him out, but little did they know just how good Rusty is at cricket. Rusty would practice all day and play all day, and then one day, Rusty was playing cricket with his older brother and his friends. There was a kid named Tiny, and when Tiny swung, Rusty was scared and got hurt. His dad in the army wrote him a letter and basically said, when you grow up, you'll face harder things than the cricket ball, and you'll have 2 choices: look away or step in front and play full shot. This is an amazing episode. Rusty's one of my favorite characters, and Bandit's great storytelling makes this a good watch. Also, this episode's also my thumbnail. But before we get to number 1, here's a few quick honorable mentions. Piggyback, the gingerbread game is so exciting. Tradies, it's so much fun watching Bluey and Bingo spy on people. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Cafe, the friendship forming between Bandit and Fido is so fun to watch. Fruit Bat, the flying scene is awesome. Space, we got a trio of the best characters in the show. Yoga Ball, Raiders looks like a fun game to play. Takeaway, this episode is so funny and so close to making it to the list, consider it a number 11. Okay, now that we got the honorable mentions, now it's time to get to number 1, being Johnny. Whoa, guys, calm down. Let me explain. This episode is about the Healer family is just chilling, playing games in bed until Bluey says the word Dunny, and Chili does not like the word Dunny because she wants people to think that they're a nice family. Then Bandit says Dunny, and now it's a rule that you cannot say Dunny. And if they get Chili to say Dunny, they get chocolate. And they play a game of pass it on so she can say it. Later, she realizes that it doesn't matter what people think of her family, and everyone's allowed to say Dunny. You might be wondering why this episode's my favorite when there's all the grandiose and emotional episodes out. That's because I kind of like the more chill episodes. Don't get me wrong, I love emotional Bluey, but I prefer episodes that I can just throw on and not have to worry about crying for 20 minutes. I like the chill episodes that you can just relax to, but I couldn't relax to it. I had to analyze it! Quick update, I'm sorry this video took me so long, guys. Usually Ben, my editor, edits these videos, but he didn't want to edit this video, so I'm editing it. If you notice that our styles are similar, that's because I taught him how to edit. So thank you for watching, thank you to all the people who make Bluey, thank you to all these people who inspired me, and remember to always stay tuned.